Several people are discussing an important decision. Before anyone votes, someone turns toward you and says, "What do you think?" That simple question carries enormous meaning. It says, your thoughts matter. People don't consistently seek advice from those they don't respect. They ask because they trust your judgment, not because they expect perfection, but because they value your perspective. This happens in families, in businesses, among friends, and in healthy marriages. Respect isn't about always agreeing. It's about believing another person's viewpoint deserves consideration. A grandfather became known in his community for his wisdom. He had no university degree, no famous title, no public office. Yet every Saturday afternoon, people gathered on his porch. Young couples, business owners, students, parents. Not because he always had the perfect answer, but because he always listened carefully before speaking. One visitor later said, "He never made decisions for us. He simply helped us think more clearly." That is the quiet influence of a respected person. 9. They keep their promises. Promises are easy to make. Keeping them is much harder. Every promise is like placing a brick into the foundation of a relationship. Each fulfilled promise strengthens trust. Each broken promise weakens it. People who secretly respect you understand that your time, your emotions, and your expectations matter. That's why they don't casually say, "I'll call you tomorrow," if they have no intention of calling. They don't promise to help if they know they won't show up. They expect immediate replies, constant availability, unlimited emotional support. But healthy relationships understand something different. Love without respect becomes control. Friendship without respect becomes dependency. Respect says, "I value you enough to honor your boundaries." Story. A successful entrepreneur was known for never answering business calls during family dinner. Some colleagues complained. Others admired. Some colleagues admired his discipline. One day, a young employee finally asked him, "How can you ignore business calls when you're responsible for such a large company?" The entrepreneur smiled and answered, "Because if I teach people that my family time can always be interrupted, they will never respect it. And if I don't respect my own boundaries, why should anyone else?" His answer wasn't about avoiding work. It was about protecting what mattered most. Years later, his employees adopted the same principle. Productivity improved. Stress decreased. Relationships at home became stronger. The lesson was simple. People who genuinely respect you won't pressure you to sacrifice your peace just to satisfy their convenience. They understand that healthy boundaries don't weaken relationships. They strengthen them. Think about the people in your life. Who respects your no without making you feel guilty? Who understands when you need time to rest? Who encourages you to take care of yourself instead of constantly demanding more from you? Those people aren't simply being polite. They're demonstrating respect, and perhaps you should do the same for others. There's another sign that reveals true respect.